Now, head of the West Africa Center for Cell Biology of Infectious Pathogens, WACBIC, Professor Gordon Awandare, has revealed there are 45 strains of COVID-19 present in the country, including the Delta, which is currently ravaging India and dominating UK infections. Experts call the new variant the most contagious seen throughout the whole pandemic. It has caused huge spikes in India and a serious increase in cases in the UK, despite the fact that the population is highly vaccinated. Professor Awandare says this strain in particular is likely to cause a third wave of the disease in Ghana, as it's already present in 16 African countries. He was speaking on Prime Morning on Joy Prime TV.
Overall, we have about 45 or 46 different variants that are in circulation, but these 5 are the ones that are of concern. And like Michael mentioned, the trend shows that all these normally come from travelers. So if you look at the sequences in travelers and then the sequences in the local transmission, it mirrors the distribution of the variant. So if you have more travelers coming in with a particular variant, then it reflects in the local population. So now that the Delta is taking over, in fact, it's taking over the UK. Is now the most prevalent in the UK, and it's taking over most of East Africa. So it's just a matter of time before it'll come here in large quantities. So we have a few here, but it's going to increase. If we don't take the steps that Michael talked about, we have to go back to being serious about the protocols, and also tightening the screening at the airport and the mandatory quarantine. These are very important to limit the influx of the new variants. And if we're able to do that, we may be able to avoid a third wave.
Now, Professor Awandare is also advising government against procuring the AstraZeneca or Sputnik V vaccines as they are not as effective against the new strains.
Now we have to be looking at the right vaccines. We all this while we've been, fixed on, AstraZeneca and Sputnik V. We have to start shifting towards looking for, more of Pfizer and others, which have a better chance of protecting against these variants, because the future is these aggressive variants. That's where we are going. The UK strain would probably recede soon. It will be replaced by some of these new variants.
With the nature of the virus as we know it, there are new variants coming out every few months. So does that mean that we are going to have to vaccinate ourselves again when, there's another strain in the system that is different from what Johnson & Johnson and Pfizer can fight?
Yes, that's the reality, that this may be similar to the flu, that every year or every few years we have to adjust the vaccine to suit the prevailing strains. And so that's why local manufacturing and vaccine development is important. We need to start making serious